So I decided to make a part 2 of things to do if you're feeling just low energy and starting to get like the burnout from your skincare journey. This is actually a really important topic now that I think of it, because somewhere on your journey, whether you're going to be doing this for the next 6 months or the next year, I think usually it's people like will shoot for like 6 months to a year. There are some people who will shoot for 2 years, obviously, but during that time, at some point, you're going to start feeling relaxed to where you might want to miss a day, or you might start feeling like, is this even doing anything? Is there even really a change? It's very difficult to, see yourself every day in the mirror and like, try to see, is it working or is it not? Because you see yourself every single day. And so, your mind and I feel like your eyes actually will start to play tricks on you. And it's not your fault, but it will kind of affect your morale and your attitude about sticking with whatever you committed to do, whether you wanted to commit to 6 months or to a whole year. So that's where some of these little tricks will come in, and these are all things that I've dealt with and that I've done, and I'm just going to share. So the first thing is, right now, if you're kind of feeling burnt out, like right now, if you feel like, is this actually working, or you're just getting lazy with it, it could be just a phase that you're going through. Whether you believe in astrology or not, we do have some transits that are like kind of hitting our insecurities, hitting some of our wounds, especially when it comes to you, like yourself. So this is something that you could be feeling just for a couple of days this week until next week, whether you believe in astrology or not. Also, I've been noticing there's some pretty, like, I'm seeing like a lot of deaths as well. Obviously maybe not people that you personally know, but if it is like affecting you in that way, like I don't know what's happening, that might be some Pluto stuff, some Pluto Mars stuff. You have Pluto Mars, like they're transiting very heavy right now. I don't know, but just the energy is off. And so if you're feeling kind of off, I mean, it's okay, because you're probably going to feel much better like next week, or even you might feel kind of low and then like an hour later you feel better, and then like, it just might be kind of wishy-washy. So that's another thing of why, that's another reason of why I felt, inspired to make this video. So the first thing I would say is, in the last video I said something about increasing your dose, or like playing with your dose, but I did talk about decreasing your dose. So I've found that when I'm about to run out of a supplement, when I'm waiting for the next one to come in, whether it could be a couple of days or it could be like a week or whatnot, sometimes I will see just how much that supplement was actually doing for me. It's kind of like you never know what you have until it's gone. So when I'm playing with my dosages, like when I'm playing around with my vitamin C, trying to see how less I can take and still see a difference, or when I think that I'm about to retire out a supplement and then, I either decrease it very low or I stop it completely, then I will start to see like my skin start changing, and usually it's not for the better, and I will see, oh wow, that supplement was actually keeping my skin brighter, or oh, that was actually helping with my cell turnover, because my skin used to be so smooth. Now I can feel like some dryness to it. And it's just so funny to me that when I was taking it for months and months and months, like I didn't really notice. Like, you get so used to the results that it's giving you, so it isn't until you stop at cold turkey, or like you start reducing your dosage, that you start to notice that, wow, this was actually working, and then you get right back on it. So maybe play around with your dose. You can either go up or you can go down, and that will help you to see that what you're taking is actually making a difference, and you just need to have more patience. The second thing, so this one requires a little bit of money, but I would say like usually under $5, because if you're on this, it is a financial commitment, and so it's usually cheaper to just like buy everything up front than like going every single month. But this is like something that you could probably add into your routine without like breaking your bank. I would look into getting like a body scrub. Maybe it's only like something cheap. It doesn't have to be a skin lightening body scrub, so maybe under $5. You can get it from like a store, or you can make your own, or look into like a Korean Italy cloth. It's for those who don't know, it's a very abrasive cloth. It's a washcloth, and it's an exfoliation type mitt. say mitt, but it's pretty small, so it might only fit on like half of your hand, but it helps with exfoliating. So getting a scrub or getting the Italian Italy cloth, this is going to help you see results right away. You're going to feel the results right away. You're going to see the brightness and how your skin starts to glow right after you do one of these treatments. So with the body scrub, you could either, you know, buy a body scrub. I know the Tree Hut scrubs that you see at Walmart. I love those. They're amazing. Those are really great. Or you can make your own at home. There's tons of DIYs on, you know, YouTube and even on the internet where you could use like a coarse like cane sugar, or you can make your own sea salt scrub or something like that. I actually have ascorbic acid that's just sitting in the washroom right now from when I was making my own liposomal vitamin C. And so since I'm not using it and it's been like over a year, like I should, you know, thankfully it expires like years, but I could put that to good use in making my own scrub. And so this one, you know, making your own scrub or buying a scrub or getting Italian Italy cloth, even though those don't have active lightening ingredients, you could add, maybe you have some lightening powders, like maybe you want to add like an MSM or an ascorbic acid to it. This will give you kind of instant results. Like you will see the, you know, the change right away, and it'll help to, you know, boost and lift your spirits. So then you can start to love your skin and start to like it and feel more comfortable, because sometimes I think we just need a change. It could be something so simple, but you know, that will kind of help you just like stick with it and you know, to enjoy where you are in this journey, because it does take a really long time. So with the scrub, I definitely recommend like turning off the water, and you want to take some on your hands and you want to do like the little circles, and like, so pretend like my leg is right here and I'm doing the little circles all around, and you want to take your time with it. That's why you turn off the water, because you don't want it like washing everything away, and that will really give you like a deep exfoliation. Same if you're using like the Italian or Korean Italy cloth. I always want to say Italian Italy cloth. Korean Italy cloth. A huge hack with the cloth is to soak in a bath of warm water or something, or Epsom salts, for like 15 to 20 minutes, and then get out of the bath and use it. That will get like your skin prepped, and you will literally see like the dead skin come off. It's insane. But like I said, if you're, actually now that I think of it, it's probably the Aries energy making us feel impatient right now and wanting instant results like yesterday. That's really probably what it is. It probably isn't even Chiron, because you know, Chiron is, you know, the wounded healer, and so it can kind of hit on your insecurities and have you second guessing yourself, especially if it's like transiting obviously your first house, but people don't know your second house. If it's transiting that second house is attached to like our self-worth, especially if it's transiting your fourth house, your security, your deep-rooted, you know, feelings. It can make us, you know, a little emotional. Also, well, fifth and seventh house, I don't know. Those are more into regards of our relationships with others and our happiness. And so, obviously, if it's transiting one of those, of course, you're going to feel a little low. And so, sometimes, if our relationships aren't going well, we start to like, I don't know, we think it's our fault, and if we better something about ourselves, then maybe we'll finally start getting a higher caliber of person. So anyways, what I'm saying is that these transits can kind of mess with your psyche a little bit, but the good thing is it's temporary, so you're not always going to be feeling like this. Another thing I would say for if you're starting to feel impatient and you want results right away, would be liquid chlorophyll. Now, liquid chlorophyll isn't as cheap as making your own scrub or buying a $5 Korean Italy cloth, but it's about $20. But it will help you with giving your skin a glow. You'll notice the glow usually within like about 48 hours. When you're taking it, the recommended thing is like usually 30 drops. So either go, you know, a full 30 drops, or maybe start with 15 just to see. But you will notice a difference, and just that glow, I don't know, just start to make you feel happy, and you can see it right away. And you know, sometimes we do need instant results, but I'm sorry to tell you, glutathione and MSM, none of the results are instant. None of them are quick. And if someone's telling you that they are, like, they've probably been on it for a while, and then they just like figured out a hack to like boost it, but they already have like months and months of stores in their skin, like, and that's why they all of a sudden saw this huge change. Another tip would be to do a chemical peel. Obviously a chemical peel is not the cheapest. The only one I've ever done is the SHC glutathione one. Yeah, sadly that's like not the cheapest. If you're gonna do something like that, I would, you know, recommend, like, you can start off your journey, like if it's like your first month or second month, you can start off your journey with one just to get the ball rolling. But you're really going to see the best results after you have that glutathione stored up in your skin. The longer you take glutathione, the more stores you get. You're really going to see the best change after like a couple months of being on it, because sometimes the new skin is already like starting that phase of like it's not producing as much melanin, so it's already starting to get lighter, but we just have the old skin on top of it. So this will help to get all that skin to fall off, and it takes about 20 days, but it's enough to where you're going to see results, you know, active results, and you're actually gonna see that something's happening, instead of just kind of in certain lighting, I think this is working. But so that would be another recommendation.